Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back in another video from Chuck, and today we have got Could Saitama defeat Perfect Cell? And we're just gonna get right into it.
Let's say that One Punch Man characters coexisted in the world of Dragon Ball,
Love it.
and that during the iconic Cell Games tournament, Saitama decided to join the fray because he thought there were going to be cool looking moves, or maybe he would join in because he thought Cell was just another monster he had to take care of. After Goku inevitably loses in their very insane battle, which had him launching an instant Kamehameha right in Cell's face, he decides that it's time to call in his son, Gohan, who after solidly beating Cell's ass, decides to cheese his way to victory by blowing himself up, which kills Goku and King Kai in the process. Unfortunately for the heroes, Cell not only survived his
We're going up against... Right, okay, this version
own
of Cell.
self-destruction, but he becomes far stronger than ever before. Luckily, right before the wounded Gohan was forced to fire his strongest Kamehameha that he could muster just yet, the Caped Baldy steps up to the challenge, who didn't arrive sooner because he had to pick up some groceries during a sale. So, would this mofo be able to defeat the spotted android who Akira Toriyama dreaded to draw due to his insane detail? Or would Cell be able to come out on top and carry on his plan for the annihilation of the entire solar system and beyond? Find out as I go over feats, scaling statements, and the like to see what would occur. We'll begin with Super Perfect Cell, who is at the very least solar system level in attack potency and durability, due to it being confirmed by numerous sources like the official Toei episode guide, the manga, the anime, the El Manga Legendario guidebook, and the History of Trunks TV film guide. You could even argue that his solar Kamehameha is right up there in the multi-solar system ranges, since the Daizenshu infers that the solar system is an insanely large nebula, which is full of innumerable stars. And it's somewhat consistent depending on how you interpret a visual from the Dragon Ball Z anime, in which the explosion of the planet Namek seems to shine so brightly that it can be seen from outside the galaxy. This is not mentioning all of the insane boosts that the characters get during the training for the androids, or even a fatigued, hard virus-inflicted Super Saiyan Goku was in another dimension from the level of power showcased by Goku shortly after arriving from Yardrat or future Trunks who could slice apart Mecha Frieza, who could muster up 10 times the power he used to destroy Namek, the same attack which even from a Frieza who stated that he was holding back, was able to shine through a galaxy. Although this is highball territory, one can argue that Cell is well past multi-solar system level, and is in the galactic ranges, or universal ones even, depending on how you interpret the numerous statements in the anime and the
So the universe is mentioned a few times. Universal.
manga that infer that he can lay waste to the cosmos. In terms of speed, he is easily, massively, and disgustingly much faster than the speed of light, since even far inferior characters like Raditz was able to dodge Piccolo's special beam cannon, which should scale to the speed of his other Ki Blast, which were able to destroy the moon within a few seconds, making the feat relativistic at least. There's even higher metrics of speed, since King Kai, who was able to react to Goku's spaceship which can travel multi-galactic distances in just 6 days, was unable to keep track of Goku and Frieza's battle on Namek. Base Goku at the start of his battle
That's an interesting way of comparing speed, isn't it? Yeah.
with Frieza with a power level of 3 million is over 3,000 times stronger and faster than Raditz fights Saiyan Saga Goku, who had a power level of 924 with his Kamehameha. Multiply that by 50 times for the official Super Saiyan Grade 1 multiplier, and he'd be over 160,000 times faster than Light, at least, and we said that Raditz Saga Goku was at least light speed, due to his younger self being able to dodge lasers and keep up with Piccolo, who could have fodderized multiple Moonbusters. And this is going by the assumption that the later Super Saiyan Grade multipliers are linear and not exponential. Super Saiyan Grade 3 in El Manga Legendario is said to be 10 times superior to that of the previous forms. And if Super Saiyan Grade 4 is beyond that, it's fair to say that Goku would be millions if not billions of times faster than Light at this point. If Cell was able to beat him prior to his super perfect state, then he would scale from that as well. He'd also automatically be massively faster than Light if he can threaten to wipe out the entire universe, even if it isn't in one shot. You could even argue that he has infinite speeds if you think that he scales in any magnitude to base Afterlife Saga Goku, who crossed from the Grand Kai's planet to Hell, which is several universal distances away, with one universe already being infinite in size.
The universe, an infinite space filled with light and darkness, the darkness that stretches out into infinity and illuminates galaxies.
He has a menagerie of abilities, such as the Space Emperor Frieza's Death Beam, the Kamehameha, which pretty much everyone can do, the Piercing and Deadly Special Beam Cannon, the Majestic Big Bang Attack,
God, yeah.
the Tricky Solar Flare, and the Ace, the Instant Transmission.
Oh yeah, he has that now because he gets that after Goku. Yeah, wow, okay.
And if we want to get spicy, within the video games, he's been able to use the Spirit Bomb.
Oh,
He's
what?
also able to sprout multiple little doppelgangers called Cell
the Cell
Juniors,
Juniors.
which are confirmed by the Daizenshu as being nearly as strong as his perfect self,
God
who
damn.
was already more than a match for Master Super Saiyan Goku, and are well above multiple Starbusters like Vegeta, Piccolo, and Trunks. And now, what do we know about Saitama? Well, even early on, he was able to defeat Boros and curb stomp his collapsing star roaring cannon attack with a mighty punch, which is confirmed by the manga as being able to wipe out the planet's surface, making Boros at least multi-continental.
Yeah.
But he can be argued planetary levels,
I was gonna say planetary, yeah, so.
if not star levels, being that it's stated that he can destroy them in the anime and the One Punch Man Compass guidebook. Then, after the heroes defeat most of the monsters and seemingly complete their mission in an arc that will be showcased in the later seasons, Cosmic Garo sets his mind to kill Saitama's apprentice, Genos. The One Punch Man then decides to take the fight seriously, and enacts his resolve to defeat the martial arts aficionado.
I can't wait to see the Saitama Geno fight. I hope that happens in next season. I've not read that far into the manga because I really, as soon as they said season 3 was happening, I was like, right, okay, let's just wait and see. I can't wait though. Oh, it's gonna be so good when One Punch Man comes back.
Without killing him. And with a serious punch collision, him and Garo are able to obliterate multiple solar systems, if not even entire galaxies. He also sneezes much of the gas from Jupiter away, a planet that's 1,300 times larger than the Earth. Saitama even goes as far as withstanding a barrage of Garo's combined techniques several times. And that's not even mentioning that Saitama's power started growing exponentially as he kept fighting Garo, eventually overwhelming him in the end to the point he decided to send him back in time to end the battle before it even began,
Yeah, I love
to
that.
save everyone he had affected with his massive radiation.
I only know this because I've watched all these power scaling videos. I don't know the whole exact story. I just know the feats and things that happen. But yo,
Output and power that was outright called a gamma ray burst, which can have the energy of hundreds to thousands of supernovas. Since Saitama was able to fight Garo and collide with him across multiple planets, he should be massively faster than light, especially since even far inferior characters like Flashy Flash can move at light speeds and the Atomic Samurai can slice apart lasers. So in the grand scope of things, who would be able to beat the other? I think that it depends on how seriously both characters are taking the battle and how high you interpret their power. Cell is at least a solar system buster going by consistency, which Saitama should be able to easily defeat, since Saitama is multi-solar system level to multi-galactic levels. But Cell can arguably be in the galactic and universal levels if you want to accept the upscaling that we can do from the Namek explosion and the statements in the anime and the manga. I think that with max interpretation, Cell should be far faster, is far more skilled, has more range, and has more versatility due to his regeneration, and if things were to really get dicey, he could just out some Cell Juniors or use his clones to buy him some time, or give him an opening on Saitama. But if Cell dicks around too much, then Saitama will eventually overwhelm him, catch up to what was formerly his speed advantage, and land serious punches which would blow Cell apart far better than how Goku's Kamehameha did to him earlier. Saitama, however, would have to ensure that he destroys Cell entirely, because if he
Yeah.
doesn't and he allows Cell to regenerate, then he risks Cell getting a large Zenkai boost, which could give him a clear advantage in the battle and allow him to possibly get a critical hit on the One Punch Man.
now how does he do that though? If he's just all physical stuff and doesn't do like lasers that do like the whole like kind of thing, how does he? I mean, he could just try and punch every single little bit of cell that exists.
Saitama will certainly be a formidable opponent, especially if he is bloodlusted, but Cell's key attacks, Cell Juniors, and higher IQ and battle IQ should give him enough of an advantage to clear this difficult obstacle. And I can totally see Cell tricking Saitama with a Cell Junior or a clone while he charges his Kamehameha elsewhere
Yeah, he gets sneaky
and suddenly
with it.
uses instant transmission to blast a Cape Baldi right in the face. There is some higher end scaling we could do for Saitama if we want to say that he was matching an overwhelming Garo, who had a smidgen of God's 4th dimensional power. As is confirmed by Blast that God resides in a higher dimension, which ignores distance, energy, or size. If so, the battle would certainly be closer prior to any power growth if you want to say that Saitama is universal, even if we upscale Cell with the anime wank. But yeah, that's how I think the battle will go down. An average consistent Cell would get casually one-shot by Saitama without breaking a sweat, reacting with a casual okay, even as Cell proceeds to charge up his solar Kamehameha. While an anime Cell would prove to be a difficult opponent and likely overtake our caped hero if the perfect green life form takes the battle seriously. But yeah, please let me know who you think wins, and thanks for watching. Peace out.
Interesting. Interesting. Like it. I can't wait for season 3 of One Punch Man. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I think Saitama's pretty much got it. It's just, again, it's like, how does someone like Saitama, who doesn't fight with like energy beams and stuff like that, make sure that all of Cell is actually like destroyed? Do you know what I mean? But anyway, thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video, I want to be able to watch Patreon-only reactions, such as the original Dragon Ball series. Link is in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month is last, but help support the channel. It's great appreciate. Thanks for that. Thank you all for watching. You gotta think of that, guys. Think of this. Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys, all you guys, next time.